You're listening to the AstroMommy Newsletter read-aloud version of my daily horoscope published on Substack. If you would like to read this, please click on the link in the description box below. Without further ado, here is the daily horoscope.
Hard weekend ahead. Prepare yourself for sudden changes and emotional explosions. Daily horoscope for Friday, August 26, 2022. Welcome to the AstroMommy Newsletter, a daily horoscope that hopes to shine a light in the dark, helping us all see where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. This is a reader-supported publication, meaning it only exists thanks to the generous support of lovely people like you. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being here. If you find value in the daily horoscope and tarot card reading, please help AstroMommy grow by hitting the heart like button, sharing this newsletter with a friend or on social media, leaving a comment, subscribing, or upgrading your subscription. I truly appreciate you being in my community. I hope you enjoyed today's horoscope and card reading. Blessings. Good morning, friends. I can't believe it's already Friday, August 26th. We are starting our homeschool year on Monday, August 29th, so next week I will be posting on Monday and Wednesday and then resume the regular daily horoscopes on Thursday, September 1st. I have decided to put the 5-day weekly forecast aside for the duration of the school year. I am hoping to bring it back next summer. If after the school year begins, I feel that I will have enough time to write it, I may bring it back, but I had to make some decisions about what I realistically have time to do and could commit to. I definitely feel that the daily horoscopes are more important. If you have any comments or questions, you can reply to this newsletter or send me a private email. Remember that I have a new client 2 reading special going on where you get 2 chart readings, a natal and a solar return for a discounted price. You can find a link to that special at the bottom of this newsletter. Okay, now let's get into the astrology. And before I start, just want to let everybody know that my audio recording technology is on the fritz, and so I'm going to go through this. I got to give this a one shot to get this right. So there could be some bloopers in this recording. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. The moon is in the last 10 degrees of Leo today and then moves into Virgo at 8:24 p.m. Eastern Time, where she will join the sun at 4 degrees of Virgo for the new moon tomorrow. Today is an important day. The day before a new moon always feels really sacred to me as it's a time of great release as we brace ourselves for the next few days of darkness and then make room in our hearts for the light to return to the face of the moon. From the perspective of the earth, the new moon is a time when the moon is in between the earth and the sun, and that is why we can't see the moon because she is up during the day and the sun completely outshines her. When she starts to move past the sun and gets a little distance, that's when the crescent moon emerges from the darkness and we can see the sunlight reflecting on the moon's surface again. So this time, right before the new moon, is a period of letting go, release, and surrender as the moon gets engulfed in the light of the sun, disappears for a few days, and then is reborn on the other side. This new moon is a fresh start in the energy of Virgo, the Virgin. Ruled by Mercury, the Virgo energy is meticulous, pure, and helpful. It's a time of year when we get ready for the harvest and the inevitable judgment that follows. The darkness is increasing as summer wanes and we approach the fall equinox. Yesterday, my husband and I did some spring cleaning in our kitchen, moving all the appliances and furniture and wiping down the areas under and behind them. Deep cleaning during this time of year, right before the new school year starts and before we start spending more time inside, seems very natural to me. During this new moon, the sun and moon will be squaring Mars and Gemini, so this could bring out quarrelsome and aggressive energies and a sense that we are battling against all odds. This is especially a big weekend for relationships, and even though the transits I'm going to talk about next will not perfect until Saturday and Sunday, we may all be feeling these energies already, so I wanted to bring them up so that you are prepared ahead of time. Venus will square Uranus on Saturday and oppose Saturn on Sunday. These transits, coupled with the new moon square Mars, makes for a very potentially explosive weekend. It's like someone leaving the gas on in the house, so any little spark could ignite the whole thing. Venus in Leo, square Uranus in Taurus, is like a revolution happening in your relationships or your finances. Love gets a sudden surprise and people either get or stay together or shatter and break apart. With Venus opposing Saturn in Aquarius, loyalties are tested and sacrifices are made in the name of love. People may be feeling depressed or rejected or be on the giving or receiving end of a cold shoulder. Money problems could get worse or budgets tighter. It's like Venus in Leo wants to bring a bunch of beautiful decorations and party favors to the celebration, and Saturn in Aquarius reminds Venus that there's a budget that she has to stick to, and that every decoration has to have a purpose. And unless there are enough party favors for everyone to get an equal amount, she can't bring a single one. Whatever house axis that this transit is happening in for you represents the duality, the dilemma, or types of choices you may be faced with, as well as whatever Venus and Saturn personally govern in your chart will give you more clues as to what this transit may be about. For example, you could be experiencing issues around your own personal finances versus how you share them with others, or how others share theirs with you. This transit could bring up your attitude and beliefs about life versus someone else's beliefs, your community versus the state you live in, your home and family life versus your career, your autonomy and independence versus your relationships and codependence, etc. So, with all of that, let's pick some cards to help us out. The cards for the day are King of Pentacles. A king sits on a throne, adorned with carvings of Taurus the bull, representing a stubborn yet sensual nature. Grapevines grow around his throne and are printed on his robe, signifying fertility and abundance, as well as sacrifice. He holds a scepter topped with a globe in one hand and rests his other on top a pentacle, representing his authority over money, business, material gain, and his world. The King of Pentacles represents an older, established man, like a doctor or a financial investor, coming into your life that seems to have all that he desires in business, wealth, and health. This could also represent your personal drive for all that you desire in business, wealth, and health. The King of Pentacles represents harvesting that which you have cultivated in these areas as well. Picking up the card to look at it, I realized that underneath the King of Pentacles, the Devil card was turned over. So that is going to represent the underlying issues. So this is representing an underlying hidden motivation that needs to be acknowledged. With the Devil card in this placement, I think the trick here is to stay grounded and secure in your ambitions and not give in to greed, possessiveness, or power struggles. Let's pick a clarifying card, the Eight of Cups. This means that it's time to leave your sorrows behind and actively seek happiness. The little proverb comes to mind. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. I think that this proverb simply means to focus on that which you have power over, your daily habits and routines, and health, wealth, and wisdom will fall into place. The strength is within yourself. Let's pick a card for the outcome overall. Three of Pentacles. Working together with people towards a common goal. So, to summarize today's reading, we want to harvest health and wealth from our situations, but we need to make sure that our intentions are pure and have integrity. We may need to leave a sorrowful or emotional situation in order to do so, but it will be towards a better life. The outcome will be work worth doing, collaboration with others, and an inner alignment of mind, body, and what we physically do for work. Having this outcome or intention in mind may help us make tangible and secure that which we desire. I would love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment. I hope this horoscope and card reading are helpful. Until tomorrow, AstroMommy.
Today's horoscope was brought to you by the new moon tomorrow in Virgo, the sun and moon together squaring Mars, Venus squares Uranus tomorrow and opposes Saturn on Sunday. New client 2 reading special. Book a reading. Chat with me on social media. Family Etsy shop. Please share the AstroMommy's newsletter. Today's card was pulled from the A.E. Waite Tarot, available on Amazon. If you purchase anything through the affiliate links that I provide in the newsletters, I will make a small commission, but there is no additional cost for you. I don't share or recommend things that I don't 100% believe in and use myself. Thanks so much for listening.